Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Student Film Productions. Today, I'm here with
Bryan Wood Berty.
the director of New Film Opening, and my name is Hernan, and I'll be your host for today. So, Brian, I heard lots of great things about what you made here with your film opening. Can you tell me a little bit about what it is about?
Yeah, I made this movie. It's called the Feud. It's specifically about this one guy named Stephen Harvin who has this show going on, and slowly over time, the victim or person watching the movie starts to speak out and go against what the programming is, and that's when the person in the screen, being Stephen Harvin, starts to go against the
Yeah.
programming that is the show and goes to attack him and kill him.
And what sort of genre would you say this is?
This is
I can't really
like
pinpoint
for
it.
me, it's horror, and specifically, it's a subgenre of horror called analog horror,
Yeah.
where that really focuses on the idea of using older technologies to do almost a fear factor. But it's a new gen version, I would say.
Okay. It seems really interesting about how you use all these different techniques and all these different characters, right, to make something like that. And I and so there's just something that I want to ask you. Would you say how unique would you say your version of analog horror is compared to other films that use the same genre? You know, like does it challenge any conventions? Does it have the same conventions as other films?
I would say I'm I am following the conventions of horror in a sense because I have the dark mood, a bit of silence, a mixture of sound effects that would scare you, like what they call jump scares in the horror genre. But I also
Yeah.
challenge it in senses of I have a lot of speedy clips and stuff like that to like really amp up the adrenaline rush. Almost like if you watch a movie like a slasher, like Michael Myers, those movies have more of an adrenaline feel compared to a horror feel.
I see, and from what you're telling me, right, it seems that it really engages with the audience. Is there any other ways that it can engage with the audience?
Yeah, there's this specific phenomenon I found out about that's a mental condition called derealization,
Yeah.
where how it works is people feel like they're not actually around other human beings, more like they're fake and you're like the only real one. So they start disconnecting and almost feeling like not like they don't care about you, but nothing matters. And that's really what the characters in the movie are. Like it's almost bringing proof to that. As the people in the
I see.
programming are just fake people. They're looking past me as because I'm one of the actors. If you didn't know,
Yeah.
I'm the person playing Stephen Harvin.
Yeah.
I'm the only real person in that film because everyone else is just looking beyond because it's a taping. I'm the only one who's actually reacting to him, the viewer. As soon as he starts to falls from the programming, going out of what I desire, I start attacking him and I kill him. So it's almost that idea is like involved in the film.
Yeah, I really like the fact that you incorporate lots of psychological factors into your film and all that. And from what it looks to me, like the derealization aspect of your film, I see how that could tie into like like social issues of today, with you know feelings of like sadness or loneliness. Like, do you think your film necessarily addresses some of those issues, or if not issues, then groups?
Yeah, there's a lot of issues I could see. There's that one, obviously.
Yeah,
Another one I see is the idea of people are very disrespectful nowadays. Like when you watch a programming, you know that if you talk to it, it won't talk back to you.
yeah, it won't.
However, most people still be screaming at the screen saying, "Oh, that was a bad thing you did," or "I can't believe they did that." It's like,
Yeah,
doesn't make sense. Like if you look at this clip,
Okay, that's it. That's on board. I know this dude Steven ain't looking at me, man. It was a dumb answer, anyways.
like it doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be doing that. However, people do that, and the problem with that is we got to really understand to be kinder people. Because think about it. As soon as he turned on kind, what happened? Axed.
no, yeah. Uh, I'm glad you were able to talk about it, about what was going on in your film and all that. But how would you think you would distribute it?
It's already on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find it there. But in the future tenses, I was looking at maybe putting in a few film
Yeah.
festivals, and from there maybe get discovered by like some Blumhouse or something like that, Shutter. That'd be pretty nice. My dream would obviously be Netflix, movie theater like AMC, but like that's far in the future right now.
No, yeah. Hey, maybe I'll meet you there at a film festival looking at your film opening, man. But all right, I want to thank you for your time today,
Yeah, no
Ryan,
worries.
and for giving us a little insight over your film opening. And we'll see you guys here again on your next episode.